Before you get to see the Nationals vlog, you need to understand what's at stake. This is my final NCAA National Championship. It is my 4th in a row. I have yet to make the podium and become an All-American, which is top 8. Let me quickly recap you on my athletic career and how I got to this point. I started playing soccer at 5 and did not stop until I graduated high school. I played a lot of other sports, but soccer was my main focus until I caught the track bug in high school. I began to study the javelin like it was a class, and I quickly got better because of this. My first year track sophomore year, my PR went from 60 feet to 130 feet. My junior year, 172 feet. My senior year, 183 feet. Capturing 2 conference medals, 2 district medals, and a state qualification. On to college. Freshman year, I won the conference title and made nationals on literally the last throw of my season. I placed 11th and was hungry for more. My PR is now 193.5. Sophomore year was a grind as I worked harder than ever, but couldn't find the big numbers I longed for. I took 2nd at the conference meet and took 10th at an intense national meet. PR is now 198.9, new school record. Junior year I was out for revenge. 3rd time was the charm. The first meet I finally broke the 200-foot barrier. I recaptured my conference title but had a dud performance at nationals and finished a disappointing 14th. My PR is now 202.11. I'm 0 for 3 on being an All-American. Senior season was a new beginning. I took up the decathlon to drastically change my training protocol. I began the season with a massive PR of 210.10. Clearly something was working. I threw over 200 in almost every meet, including a massive performance at Penn Relays on my final throw to place 4th in the college division in a stacked 26-man field. I won my 3rd conference title and went into nationals ready to go. You are now up to speed. Commence the nationals vlog.
We're here, it's day 1 of the NCAAs, and we're doing a little practice session, doing our approaches.
Here's the venue.
It's day 2 here at NCAAs, and we're just gonna do a quick little pre-meet before we go eat lunch. That was pre-meet, so we're good to go. We're gonna go eat and get Mr. Shot ready for his steeple prelim. Taylor, how do you feel about eating Subway for the 2nd and probably like 30th time this weekend?
I love Subway because there's so much variety, so it's great.
Spoken like an advertisement.
Then he should be fine to get.
You should be. So you're using your phone? Well, I'm vlogging like this trip on my phone and my camera, so.
I missed it. Alright, Ben! Let's go, Ben! Go, Parker! Let's go, you're in good shape, Ben, you're in good shape! Let's go, hang in there, Ben! Right on him, let's go! Come on, Ben!
Open up! Get connected again! Come on, Ben!
We can't go anywhere without Soerens and Dad. strategizing. Now.
Turn it up. I like me better.
See you there, Dad.
I stayed for a long time 'cause I like me better when I'm with you.
What's this Tootsie Roll throwing business?
I don't know anything about that. But it was I don't know. Do you have any proof?
I have a car littered with Tootsie Rolls.
No, you don't. I can't sing and try to think of the words at the same time.
So that was Granddad's Bluff. Now we're heading back to the hotel. We're gonna watch Hot Rod and prepare for my final NCAA
Like Rhett
championships.
is my favorite.
Well, this is it. Here we are. It's about 9:30. I'm gonna go check in a few minutes, and we're gonna do this. It's the last one. Last shot. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna have some fun, you know. In years past, like I just had so many expectations, and I have goals this year, but like I'm just gonna have fun. And like if I have fun, I can throw far, and if I can throw far, I can be on the podium, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go do it. Let's go, Christian! So, javelin finished, and I finished exactly where nobody ever wants to finish, in 9th place. It's the worst possible place to finish because it's the last guy to not All-American to be on the podium. And we finished about an hour ago, so we're past all the tears and whatnot. But it hurts. It's bittersweet to come and make the finals for the first time and be in the finals in 5th place and feel like confident about being an All-American, which would be finishing in the top 8 for those who don't know, and just to slowly drift back as more guys throw farther. And I threw very consistently, very good series. I just couldn't put it together really big like my first throw, and so I ultimately was 12 centimeters away from being an All-American. And I'll put something on screen that kind of is like a indicator of what 12 centimeters is, some kind of real life object, but because I don't know what the metric is. I don't know, 12 centimeters is, it's nothing. It's, I don't know, it's nothing.
This early afternoon, our top
So
8 finishers in the men's javelin will be
and right now they're announcing the men's javelin throwers right now, and I should be up there. Yeah.
Luke Ballard from Birmingham Southern with a throw of 2:04.7, finishing 8th.
Luke threw 2:04 something. I threw 2:04 something. Barely anything. So it's frustrating, you know, because I mean, you saw my, you know, I explained my college career. You know, I've placed 11th, I've placed 10th, I placed 14th, and now I've placed 9th. So close every time, really. And this is as close as you can get to be in 9th and to miss out on it by, you know, a couple centimeters. But you know what? It's okay. I was at peace with this before I even came to the meet. You know, I said to myself that I'm going to enjoy this meet, I'm going to have fun, and regardless of the result, I'm going to enjoy it because it's my last throws as a college thrower. I mean, I'm sure I'll throw some this summer, maybe for fun, but ultimately, like, I'm done. You know, and so I wanted to be at peace with that before I even came here, and I think I was. And so I was able to come out and compete to the best of my ability, and despite a strong tailwind that was hard to read, I was able to throw 62.23, which is a very strong throw for me. I mean, that's the best first throw I've ever had in my career. I never throw well on my first throw. Typically my 3rd and 6th throw are my best. And moving forward from this, you know, I'm already quickly thinking about, you know, this leaves me just hungry for more success in other areas, you know. And so just because I couldn't be an All-American, and just because, you know, I sort of failed, so to speak, in terms of trying to achieve a goal that I set for myself my freshman year, you know, 4 years in the making, and I still couldn't do it, right? But, I mean, you can flip that around and say, you know, you've been to nationals 4 times in a row, you're a 3-time conference champion, you're the school record holder. I mean, there's so many other things going for you, and you can use this as fuel. And I'm already thinking I'm hungry. You know, I'm hungry for success in my career, you know, and looking forward to the summer and freelancing and working for a number of different companies doing different things, and just looking forward to finding success in other areas and taking my passion and drive and work ethic to other areas. And I think that's an important thing to take from failure, you know, and especially a failure like this where there's not really another chance, so to speak. And I mean, like, yeah, maybe one day I'll live vicariously through some kid that I coach and I get him to All-American, you know, and how glorious would that be? But I mean, like, when it comes down to it, I've got to be at peace with I'll never be an NCAA All-American because I've used my 4 years are up, you know, and there's nothing I can do to change that. But I can let these experiences, you know, I can enjoy them, I can remember them fondly, and I can let them fuel me moving forward to bigger and better things. And I think that's what I have to do. It's definitely bittersweet. I mean, my dad flew out here and we had a emotional embrace afterwards, you know. He's been there for me through every athletic experience in my life and has thrown himself into everything, teaching me how to snowboard, being my goalkeeper coach, learning how the javelin works, and just so just a pretty, emotional event for both of us, for it to be over. But again, it's good. It was a good run. I mean, how can you be mad? My first throw ever was like, 20 meters or something, like 60 feet. And I graduate, college, and 7 years later, I'm a 64-meter javelin thrower. I've thrown over 210 feet, and I've thrown over 200, half, like 15 times or something like that. I mean, it's fantastic. I can't be upset by that at all. I mean, it's wonderful. It's everything I really ever wanted to do from a distance standpoint. It would have been cool to be an All-American. It would have been really awesome, but it's gonna leave me hungry for more later in life, and I'm not gonna look back and remember that I was a failure because I did an All-American. No one's gonna look back. I mean, I'm gonna look back and remember that I went to 4 national championships, and I had a really good time. It's the experiences and that. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm really sad and bummed. Definitely. Super bummed. But I hope anyone watching this can feel feel that I'm at peace with it, and personally take that into wherever they're, whatever you're trying to do, find peace, even when things don't go your way, and it's okay. My mom just texted me. She's very proud. It's cool. Life will go on, and I can be successful in other things, and I'll remember this as 4 really cool years. 7 really good years, I should say. 7 years of throwing a spear. I mean, how fun is that? Just some initial thoughts post-competition. I'm sure I'll have more later in a even more reflective state, but wow, what a good ride. It was fun. Now I can eat whatever I want, drink whatever I want. Gonna have some Dr. Pepper, it'll be nice.